Metropolitan glossary is a set of keywords and concepts that highlights how terms are used in a specific discipline and the semantic conceptual relations occurring amongst them. It is not conceived as a form of closed and sectoral knowledge, but it aims at stressing the possible openings and extension of such words to other disciplinary frameworks. Metropolitan glossary provides us with a set of vocabulary reflecting the complexity of a metropolitan system. By revealing the relationships between keywords and concepts using different disciplines, it reflects the need of an integrated approach to address the metropolitan challenges of our time. Therefore, the semantic package framed by a metropolitan glossary is a conceptual transdisciplinary map. Each metropolitan case study has different dynamics. Through the study of these dynamics, it is possible to identify a list of keywords and connected concepts to frame a semantic package that represents a legible network of the metropolitan complexity. This semantic package allows the extraction of the informative levels necessary to build a metropolitan open data catalog and to compose the metropolitan cartography maps. For example, in this specific case study, the following are the main dynamics identified. In the metropolitan region, the pressure of an increase in urbanization is putting excessive demands on the natural resources, rising natural hazard frequency. The metropolitan plan generates surplus value, prompting a speculative real estate market and an unequal land ownership distribution. The transformation and fragmentation of public space and absence of control strategies triggers the process of commodification and privatization. Each dynamic can be identified at a specific scale. However, shifting between different scales is fundamental to have a deeper understanding of a dynamic and to define the concepts needed to investigate the relationships between different disciplines. All the keywords, concepts, and relations occurring amongst them, as highlighted in each metropolitan dynamic, frame the semantic package of the metropolitan case studies. These diagrams represent the semantic packages of each dynamic of the example that we're taking into consideration. To link the right concepts and define what we name zones of reading is essential in the interpretation of a semantic package. In fact, a zone of reading is the internal logic of a metropolitan dynamic that allows to combine different concepts from different disciplines and make paths of reading of the dynamic in the metropolitan complexity. A semantic package is a transdisciplinary map. However, in this example, it does not include some general metropolitan keywords and relative needed interconnected concepts. To represent the city as a complex, adaptive, and closed-boundary system, it is essential to integrate the semantic package that we frame with the list of essential metropolitan keywords. For example, to highlight the underlying physical structure of a metropolis that is a fundamental principle of metropolitan cartography, we need a semantic integration with green, gray, and blue infrastructures, rural-urban linkage, ecosystemic services, renewable energy. And this is the example of an integrated semantic package showing the relationship between rural-urban linkage and the dynamics of transformation of green and blue infrastructures as connected to the processes of urban and farming growth. In this way, each metropolitan dynamic is connected with the metropolitan territorial context, acknowledging the diverse social, economic, political, environmental, and many other features constructing the metropolitan complexity. In your case studies, can you identify the main metropolitan dynamics? Make a list. Every metropolitan dynamic involves different disciplinary framework. Can you build a semantic package for each dynamic that you selected? Integrate each semantic package with the general metropolitan keywords. Build the general semantic package combining the different dynamics.